Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your July 2023 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. So let's get started. Let's see what's in store for Saggy, Sun, Moon and Rising this month. Starts with a very beautiful energy, my dear Sagittarius. Starts with an energy of wisdom. You're called on to become wiser at the beginning of July, not just the beginning of July. And I see that there is a great protection upon you. You are, I would say, protected by some forces around you. You will be protected by people, most probably. You'll be protected by your ancestors. Okay, so the souls are protecting you. Those souls who are in the other realms are protecting you at this point of time, is what I see, my dear Sagittarius, for you. When it comes to your work, you're going to be protected. When it comes to your relationships also, you're going to be protected, but you will be called on to be wiser. This is what I said. You are wise, but you need to be wiser now. Okay, in order to deal with certain situations in your life, you need to be wise. Whatever projects you're going to be working upon, my dear Sagittarius, are going to become fruitful thanks to this energy of the first week. Okay, so keep going your path, keep persevering, and you will attain your goals. Okay, but keep in mind that the ego has to be replaced with wisdom. All right, my dear Sagittarius. And for Sagittarius students also, I would like to tell you is that you're on the good path. Please keep your efforts going. Okay, because nothing comes easy. Okay, in the sense you have to work, you have to work. It's just that sleep comes so easily, when you're tired. Yeah, but you need to work on things, my dear Sagittarius students. Okay, there are no shortcuts to success, not at all. You have to work, not hard but smart, but you have to work. All right, my dear Sagittarius. Then we come to the second week, my dear Sagittarius. And what is the second week? The sun is shining upon you. Wow, you feel the warmth of love upon you. You feel warm, or you feel the need of love also at this point of time. And those of you who are living in those countries where it's summertime, just take care with the heat, because it might be really hot, and you might feel a bit uncomfortable also with this heat. Okay, and I see, my dear Sagittarius, that you are in spotlight. Everybody is looking at you for what you have done. Most probably you have done a very good job. Most probably you gave that speech so well. Most probably you have done your projects so well, or most probably you have written so well. In everything, whatever it fits you, you have done well, and this is why you're in spotlight, and people are appreciating you. People are saying, wow, my dear Saji, you've done a good job. Okay, when it comes to love, there is going to be a lot of intensity and heat in your love relationship. Most probably you feel intensely for your loved one. Take care, because too much of passion, too much of intensity, too much of heat in a relationship is not good. So everything has to be gradual. It has to be like a flame when it comes to a relationship, or when it comes to what you put in your career also. You need that fuel to, that fire. You need to go ahead when it comes to your career, but everything has to be in a balance. Everything has to be like a little flame of the candle. You just like burn it, and you see the wick of the candle. When that flame of the candle, it is so soothing, and it is so, I would say, constant. Yeah, and it goes on and on, unless of course the winds blow it off. But still, you need to be like that when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to your career, when it comes to whatever you're dealing in life with at this point of time, especially the second week. Okay, because you will feel like becoming the volcano. So well, the volcano erupts and then everything is burnt into ashes. Okay, everything, the lava just melts everything, and then what you have is molten rocks afterwards, right? But here in the second week, if you choose to be like that candle flame, there is more longevity, there is more I would say, there is more life to whatever you're putting your efforts in. Okay, so keep that in mind in the second week. And in the second week, I say, I see that money can come easily to you, okay? So you're going to be content with your money matters. You'll be content with your work also, and you will be happy regarding a certain relationship also. And maybe somebody is going to warm your heart up also. And in your career, I see that the higher ups are now recognizing you as, you know, somebody who is really a good worker, a good employee, or you yourself, if you're the boss, then you will feel inside of you that yes, I'm doing it well, and all your staff, your team members are going to be like, wow, my dear Saji, you are really a good boss, and they will be inspired by you, and they will be ready to put in more efforts, is what I see over here. Otherwise, if you're working under someone, then you are definitely going to get a pat on your back. All right. However, for those Sagittarius who have problems with the heats, when it's extreme heat and all, then you better stay hydrated, and I would say avoid going out, during those hours when the sun is really, really very scorching, okay? At that time, I would like to tell you, my dear Sagittarius, is that you should stay home or wherever indoors and protect yourself. And those Sagittarius who have problems with their heart, also with blood pressure problems, also you have to be careful in the second week, okay? And one thing that you have to dismiss at this point of time, that is the second week, because you're getting a lot of attention, you are like, wow, 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 everybody's saying, don't let that ego get into your head, okay? Stay grounded, because people will say wow one day and bah the next day. All right, so just keep that in mind and be realistic, and know that the praise and all is good. Take it with appreciation and gratitude, but know that it's not for a lifetime, okay? Everything comes and everything goes, and everything comes and everything goes. This is the cycle of life. So stay unaffected, okay? Just stay practical about it. Don't get too emotional about all the praise and stuff like that. All right, then we go to the third week, my dear Sagis, and wow, you are getting lots of money. And where is this money coming from? It's coming from your hard work. Maybe you've got a job which pays you very well, or you got hired on a mission that pays you very well, or it can also be that you've asked for a raise in your pay and that has been sanctioned, or you get a holiday check at this point of time for some people in third week. While for some of you, it can be that you sold an inherited property, that you had received inherited, you sold it and you got a good windfall of money. This is what I see in the third week for you, my dear Sagittarius. While for some of you, there can be really, really heavy expenditure in the third week. Maybe you partied too much. Maybe you bought a lot of gifts, like me. I like to buy gifts, not for myself. Sometimes, yes, I like to buy for myself. But yeah, to give, I like to give a lot of gifts. You know what is my favorite activity? Coming out of my reading just for a second. Is that, when I go on my Facebook, I first see whose birthdays are it. And I just love to say happy birthday to them. It's such a nice feeling, that happy birthday. More than good morning, I like to wish happy birthday to people whose birthday it is, it really feels nice, I feel. So yeah, in the third week, you might spend, you're generous guys also, you might spend on somebody, lavish someone with a gift, or, just, some kind of expenditure can take place. Or maybe a friend comes to you and say, hey, Saji, I'm in a mess, I need some money, and then you, generous soul, is going to give money there and take care of how much money you're advancing, because the chances of getting it back are less. Otherwise, you have to give that money like charity, like I'm giving it and I know it's not going to come back. With some people, I do that because I know they will not pay me back. I know that. So, okay, fine. How much you want? Okay, I am capable of giving you this much, so I'm going to give it to you. And then I forget about it. And this is what you will have to do with some people. Because when you know the habit is that they can't return back that favor, that monetary favor, then you just assume that I am doing charity and I'm giving it. and then I don't expect it in return. So in the third week, this kind of things also you might encounter. For Sagittarius students, you will be applying for a student's loan also if you want to go and study somewhere, or they can be a big investment regarding your future studies that you're going to make in the third week. There can also be a possibility for Sagittarius students that joining some class which costs a lot, some private classes to learn some new skills, or getting a tutor at home or something like that. Then you can be paying a lot also in the third week, my dear Saggies, okay? And for some of you, I see losses in investments, okay? And these are, or there is something happening with the legal case, you lose on something also. This can happen. This is a very double-edged energy that is playing up, my dear Sagittarius, for you in the third week of July. So be careful around money matters, okay? And then we go to the last week, and again money matters are here, but this time it's a good one. It's like you are receiving a bit of money from somewhere, is what I see. Most probably you didn't advance all the money in the third week, so you are saving some money, and it is here in the last week over here, and you feel, yes, my bank balance looks pretty healthy, I fed it well. Okay, so in the last week I see for you, my dear Sagittarius, again it's a money energy. So I would say almost is that this month for you, my dear Sagittarius, it's all about money, wisdom, and recognition. If I can just sum it up, it would have been so nice in 1 minute or rather in few seconds this video would be over then. Yeah, I speak a lot, I know. So these three things are actually playing out for you, and I would like to tell you something, my dear Sagittarius. Of course, the last 2 weeks are all about money matters, so I would like to tell you, if you are investing, please invest very, very carefully, okay? Not just because somebody has got something on it that I'm going to get something out of. No, it doesn't work like that. All right, you have to really study the market, everything, and then only you jump into those risky investments. And I would like to tell you, is risky investments at any cost should be avoided. If you ask me, I would say avoid any kind of risky investments. Study first, okay? You need to study first, my dear Sagittarius, where to invest your money, okay? The tried and the tested part is much better, right? On certain things, risks are good, but when it comes to money, when it's lost, okay? And you have to make a living, right? Because of that you're working, yeah, and because of that you're studying also today, because you want to create your future. So just be careful about that, all right? But all in all, I see a beautiful month ahead. The second week, be careful regarding the scorching sun for some of you, okay? And reduce that intensity in your relationship of the passion, otherwise where it leads to, what it leads to, okay? And I would like to tell you is that you, and what was the sign I did before, I forgot. So there are only 2 signs until now who have really got good cards, and you are one of those lucky signs who have got those cards, as it is Sagittarius are lucky. Yes, so thank you, my dear Sagittarius, for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.